I'm fighting to end the drug war because it just doesn't make sense.
I'm fighting
to end the drug war.
I'm fighting to end the war on drugs.
I'm fighting to end the drug war.
I'm fighting to end the drug war because
this is one of the issues that no one really talks about, you know?
No one should be able to tell me or anyone else around me what to do with my body.
Because it's the civil rights issue that makes the most sense to me.
I also think it's absurd that the war on drugs is used to restrict access to voting as well as financial aid.
The war on drugs is a war on a better tomorrow.
Because I think that it's ridiculous that we are spending so much money pouring into something that doesn't work.
Because I was miseducated and I learned the truth, and I would like other people to know the truth too.
First of all, what you do with your mind is not something for the government to be regulating.
because I believe in harm reduction, and the war on drugs is causing so many more problems than it's addressing.
The United States makes up a quarter of the entire world's prison population, and we spent $1 trillion on the war on drugs, and we're in the middle of an economic recession.
My father is an alcoholic and an addict, and the drug war didn't help him get sober.
Tired of the people that are supposed to be protecting me and keeping me safe are the ones that are like my enemies.
I had friends who were involved in a raid, and I'd had a friend who was involved in an overdose.
Because it's a war on people, and we currently incarcerate a higher percentage of people than any other country in the world.
I saw good friends of mine being put behind bars for it, and I think society could use them much more on the other side.
I believe that we should focus things more on schools than prisons.
And there are much better ways to tackle the ills that do sometimes come with drug use.
I'm fighting to end the drug war because I've just done some research and I've just made educated decisions, and that's really what it's all about. The drug war really preys on the ignorant.
Something that has spurred me to try to fight even harder is a friend of mine overdosed about a month ago, and I never want anyone to have to go through that.
Because I'm a policy wonk, and without sensible drug policy, you can't have sensible healthcare policy, sensible immigration policy, sensible juvenile justice policy, sensible anything kind of policy without discussing sensible drug policy.
Okay, I think that we need to be addressing drug policy through a completely different strategy.
I feel like this is a war that encompasses everyone, and that's why I'm fighting to end the drug war.
That's why I'm fighting the war on drugs.
That's why I'm ending the drug war.